The city, a titan of glass and steel, settled into the quiet hum of twilight, its myriad lights beginning to prick the deepening violet of the sky. Then, a scent, impossibly sweet and rich, drifted through the avenues, a fragrance of clover and wildflowers carried on the evening breeze. Down by the waterfront where the old river once flowed, a new current appeared, catching the last rays of the sun. It was a river of liquid gold, shimmering and viscous, smelling of pure raw honey. Crowds gathered along the banks, their faces a mixture of wonder and bewilderment, drawn by the strange, beautiful spectacle. Children pointed, their laughter echoing over the gentle lapping of the sweet tide, as the city watched, mesmerized by the arrival of its peculiar, fragrant guest. The initial awe soon began to curdle into a quiet apprehension as the golden river swelled, its surface thickening like cooling caramel. It breached its banks not with a rush, but with a slow, inexorable creep, spilling into the cobbled lanes and wide boulevards. The honey-like substance flowed with a lazy grace, its sweet perfume now heavy and cloying in the air. At first it was a novelty, a sticky, translucent film coating the streets. But as the tide rose, its true nature revealed itself. Park benches became trapped in its amber embrace. Discarded newspapers were suspended in its slow-moving current, and the wheels of cars sank, held fast by the thickening flood. The sweet scent that had once been enchanting now felt suffocating, and the initial fascination of the citizens gave way to a growing sense of unease. The city was being claimed by a gentle, sticky invasion. The climax arrived without warning. The slow creep erupted into a violent surge, a monstrous, churning torrent of honey that roared through the heart of the metropolis. It was no longer a gentle river, but a destructive force of nature, a golden tsunami that crashed against the foundations of skyscrapers and consumed everything in its path. Great waves, thick and glistening, engulfed iconic landmarks, the liquid gold pouring through windows and doorways, filling plazas and squares. The city's defiant lights flickered and died as the deluge rose, its structures groaning under the immense, sticky weight. For a few frantic hours there was a struggle, a desperate and futile resistance against the overwhelming sweet tide. But the city was no match for the river's power, and it slowly, inevitably submitted to the engulfing, saccharine wave, its cries for help silenced by the thick, golden flood. As a new dawn broke, casting a pale, ethereal light over the transformed landscape, the river began to recede. It drew back as mysteriously as it had arrived, leaving behind a city fundamentally changed. The once bustling metropolis was now encased in a hard, translucent shell of amber, a candied mausoleum preserved under a layer of solidified honey. Every building, every street, every monument was frozen in time, caught in a permanent golden stasis. The final shot is a haunting panorama of the silent city skyline, its familiar contours now smooth and glistening in the morning sun. It stood as a silent, beautiful, and terrifying testament to the river's visit. A city of honey forever locked in a sweet, unbreakable embrace. A monument to a deluge that was both beautiful and utterly devastating.